Hi everyone, I'm Amy Lee Miller, and today I want to talk about how to keep ascending. I want to feel my personal best every day, and now I do. I wake up on fire with the energy and awareness that the world is my oyster, that I can overcome, have, and achieve anything I set my mind to, and that if an idea pops in my head that I'm excited about, there's a reason. It's meant for me, and the same is true for you. Join me in the quest to feeling your best and ascending higher and higher and feeling mostly pretty good, even when life gets tough. Have you noticed there seem to be two kinds of people? People who make excuses and people who make choices. What kind of person do you want to be? Often what we do when someone is offering a helpful suggestion is, before even really hearing them out, we come back with an excuse as to why it won't work for us. I've even caught myself doing this, and I'll be the first to say that I'm not a fan of unsolicited advice. How can this person who's not lived through my life experiences possibly know what's best for me? However, if they are someone who has more experience in an area of my life that I want to improve upon, you can better believe I am going to listen, take notes, try it out, and if it feels right, I will implement it into my lifestyle and keep going. In this way, I keep ascending. And I take this approach with both my mental and physical health. So how about when somebody is offering a helpful suggestion, we first take a deep breath, and this brings us present and out of our heads so that we can clearly listen and better hear opportunities that might help us get where it is we want to go. Stay curious, listen, learn, implement, and repeat. The most important person you should listen to is yourself. Let your intuition guide you. The more we continue seeking out information and knowledge, the more opportunities show up for us, sometimes even things we never knew we wanted. This is the magic of the universe, the law of attraction. It's not up to us how long we live in this lifetime, but it is up to us how we feel and how we live each day that we have. Examples. In my 20s and early 30s, I really struggled with feeling my best in my physical body. Even though I thought I was eating healthy and I worked out daily with 6, 7, 8, sometimes even 10-mile runs, I really struggled to get down to a weight where I felt comfortable. And I suffered with digestion issues, irritable bowel syndrome, and I often dealt with inflammation and bloating. And I wanted to feel better, so I kept seeking out information from experts in their field until finally I came across what works for me. 2 books I've read have been key in helping me get down to and maintain a weight where I feel my personal best. One is Eat Right for Your Type, the Blood Type Diet, written by Dr. Peter J. D'Adamo, and he's a naturopathic physician, researcher, and lecturer whose articles have been featured in several medical journals. In his book, he talks about the link between our blood types and how we digest certain foods. And he talks about how some foods work as medicine to really benefit our bodies, and other foods certain blood types don't digest and should avoid. The key takeaway I learned from this book is to really pay attention to how my body feels when I eat certain foods. And by eliminating foods from my diet that I don't digest well, I feel my personal best. And I also lost weight. And what happens when we get used to feeling our personal best is that foods that make us feel bad are just no longer appealing. It's not even worth it. And I love food. I only eat food that excites me. Another book I found invaluable is the F Factor Diet, written by registered dietitian Tanya Zuckerbrod. In her book, she talks about a diet she developed to help her patients lower their blood pressure and cholesterol by adding sufficient amounts of protein and fiber to their diet. So the F in F Factor stands for fiber. And an added benefit was they lost weight. I recommend this book for everybody to gain a better understanding of nutrition and how the body metabolizes food. And her suggestions are about adding food to and not eliminating food from your diet. In this way, her suggestions are sustainable. And it's also about changing our mindset. Maintaining a healthy weight does not have to be about deprivation. Another key tip I came across in my quest to feeling my personal best came to me from a fitness coach. He recommends a simple tool, the protein calculator, which we can all easily find online. And by utilizing this tool, we can understand the amount of protein we actually need to feed our muscles. And it's likely a lot more than you think. So by adding sufficient amounts of protein to our diet, we have higher energy levels because we're giving our muscles the fuel they need, and we have less cravings because we're satiated. And we also have less room in our stomachs for the junk food we can't digest well anyway. The older I get, the more fit I get because I stay curious and I keep seeking out ways to improve my health so that I can continue feeling my personal best. And when I was younger, I really struggled with feeling good in my body because I hadn't yet learned how to eat right and exercise for my body. I want everyone to have this feeling of optimal health, and so I'm sharing. I take the same approach with my mental health. If something is bothering me, I pay attention. In order to find a solution, which often presents itself, we must first identify the issue. And rather than avoid and ignore the issue, I go deeper into it. And I get curious about why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. What are the actions and decisions that I've made to bring me to the point where I am. I've read many books over the years that have introduced healthy practices to help me keep improving my mental, emotional, and spiritual health, all of which seem to come back to the concepts of staying present and the law of attraction. I've read books by Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle, Don Miguel Ruiz, and I've watched many videos from Jordan Peterson and Dr. Jeffrey Schwartz. And I've also healed the deep-seated depression I carried with me for over 3 decades. And even though the journey was very hard, I stuck with it because I wanted to feel better. And now I want to help others feel better and get there faster. We are all connected, so if I believe in me, you can bet I believe in you. Stay curious and keep ascending. And if you need a little boost, I got you with Get Tough Life Coaching, Boot Camp for the Soul. You're welcome to reach out and contact me for my services, or you can watch my channel or tune in to some of the other recommendations that I've shared and see if they resonate with you. What do you want for yourself? Do you want to make an excuse as to why you can't be your personal best? Or are you ready to start making some choices? I'm Amy Lee Miller, and it's go time.